Hello, everybody. I hope the apocalypse is treating you well. We've got some updates on what's going on. Um, Firstly, you can see here we have a brand new logo. A friend of mine started up their business drawing your D&D characters or logos for your video channel or stuff like that. And I was happy to be one of our first commissions. So if you go to Skiji Doodles, you'll basically see he has, there we go, that's a familiar name. So she's taken commissions, some idea of her work and her prices and things like that. But yeah, definitely a talented artist, as you can see by a new fabulous Mad Cat. Um, but yeah, definitely check out her site. There'll be a link in the description below. I am so delighted with this. So happy. But anyway, in other news, tomorrow, in maybe today, by the time this video goes up, my fleet is in the final of Ion Radios. Um, March Madness competition. So my Romedy Roundhouse stands a chance of taking home the prize. So excited about that. In terms of Vassal competitions, and TTS, we have one game left in the Road to Dagobah side event. We have one game left in the Italian Weekend Open, which is taking longer than a weekend, but I think that's so people can get into games. We have a team of myself, Velino, and Caribbean Ninja are entering the team competition for Green Knight. I've entered the Who's the Boss um, Vassal Geek 19 competition. And oh yeah, I'm in 2 Rebellion of the Rim campaigns, one of which we will feature on the channel once we have the first round of tactics done. And I'll show you the fleets and we'll go through it. And that is with 4 Irish guys, a British guy, and an American guy. So what we'll try and do is we'll give like a weekly update of what's going on, and then we might feature the battle that I'm playing. I'm not the Grand Admiral, but I'll be advising and I'll give you some thoughts on tactics and what we were trying to do to win. And we'll show you a galaxy map. It may or may not work out. We don't know. Anyway, yeah. So, oh yes, and we have Veers and Thousand Eyes have agreed to play a match. We've had Unnamed Podcast come up with the list for real Veers, and All Fighters Follow Me, along with some help with Geek 19 from Cannot Get Your Ship Out, come up with a Galactic Republic list, and they will face off. When we have a date for that, I will put it on the various Discords. And we may have 1 or 2 guest commentators, we may not, depending on how we're getting on. So yeah, that's the channel update. We'll probably be, sticking with the logo for our thumbnails going forward. I'm so delighted with it. Um, but yeah, it's pretty swanky. Anyway, that's not what you came here for. You probably came here for some lists. So we are going to try and put together now. Immediately, like Wave 10 is here. I want to build a separatist. And I'm going to step a small bit outside my comfort zone. By the way, I updated Grievous list. The Wave 10 stuff is fantastic. I'm not sure, however, about thermal plating. I think it might be too good, but then again, I faced off against the Venators at least, and they do not have good dice out the front. They do not. Which makes me curious. At least the ones that can take the thermal plating. With Galactic Republic, it's looking like okay. They get the infinite defense from interactions with the Jedi, but I'm not sure they can hit all that hard if they don't have squads. But anyway, my instant reaction to TF1726, who reads once per activation when a friendly ship is attacking a ship, the attacker adds 1 black dice to its attack pool for each raid token the defender has to a maximum of 2 additional dice. I'm like, he'd be great if he could put Dooku in list as well, but um, he is still very interesting because they got rocket troopers and Jedi hostage. So let's just quickly get this out of the way. Yeah, it's a surprise attack. No one was surprised by the red objective. It puts raid tokens on your ships, on your enemy ships. Those raid tokens give you extra black dice. Yeah, we're not really going to have to examine that at much length. Okay, so then, what do? Look for the cheapest platform for black dice. And oh look, it's an 85 8 hull 4 defense token speed 3 excellent nav chart ship, which is just yelling, I know you like the Providence, but you really want a Rosicrucian light destroyer, don't you? And the salvo isn't fantastic with that ass, but yeah, um, it's still. And now we might put a title, we might not. I'm not so sure on Gilda's Aegis. You can discard a defense token to move shields to one of your hull zones. This seems like a good way to die. When you deployed, you must choose one type of command token for this card. Your command value is increased to 4. Cannot be assigned more than one of each command token. Can be assigned more than one of each command token. When you reveal a command, you may discard all the tokens from this card to gain them. Um, so yeah, it's 4 free tokens for upping your command. It's interesting. And then Patriot Fist. When attacking a ship at medium long range, if this is your first attack during activation, you may add 2 blue dice to your attack pool. If you do, you cannot attack again during this activation. Okay, so it's 2 dice for 6 points that you maybe get to use once. I love it. Love it. This is a red range separatist ship. It's got lots of red, so yeah, linked to turbo laser turrets. And then rocket troopers. Rocket Man! Rocket troopers, because anybody that shoots you, you know, at close medium range, you can put a raid token on, and that's basically got to be your enabler. We probably want 2 of these, and then we look back and we go, Patriot's Fist? Maybe not, because these are already expensive ships. So we've got 2 of these things. And we've only got 167 points remaining. So, what are we gonna do when they come for you? And what are we gonna do with these black dice? We'll come back to them. It's what we would need. A bit of a screen. We definitely need a bit of a screen. So let's go with a scatter ace. Yeah. Bouncing balls of doom. So we've got good flak-ish. Got blue flak, it's not too bad. But we do not have a Jedi hostage. So let's take a look. Take a look back at our other Resonance Support Destroyer. This is where Admiral will ride in back. So, Flag Bridge. Give us our Jedi hostage. This will make our flagship. It's a trap, people. It's a trap. But we've got LTTs and we've got space for a reserve hangar deck. Where did our Jedi hostage? Jedi hostage go? Okay, let's move the flag bridge. Anything else we want to add? Okay, so we've got 24 points left to spend. So then we can go in with Great Fist. And then we're throwing blacks. And it's always fun to throw APTs at long range. I don't care okay, they're not the most reliable. It's not gonna it's not gonna finish the world. So much fun. I wanna do it. Jedi hostage is 3 points, so we need to save a point somewhere. Want Falak, but I don't want Falak. Falak. Up more points for ship goodness. I have officer slots. Very remiss of me. Very remiss of me. So they got a lot of tasty goodness. So Sun Mei with Patriot's Fist seems really good. Because that's a lot of reds and you're re-rolling a lot. This leaves us with 3 points. So tickles, tickle, tickle, tickle. Okay, so we've got 3 hard-hitting ships. 3 reconnaissance. Okay, our squad cover isn't the best, but you know, we're hitting these people from way downtown. Way downtown. This should probably be another Rocket Troopers game. Maybe. What if we just what if we remove tickles? What if we make the cheaper ones? Or more? This the flag bridge. This becomes Jedi hostage. 3 points remaining. Tickles, come back. Tickles, come back. Tickles coming back. Else. I don't like Sandhill. It's nice, too expensive. What is nice but too expensive? Hassel is too expensive. Got tickles. This is our flag. And we remove tickles from here because it makes us too predictable on our flagship. Yeah, there you go. A lot of threat. Okay, so we've got surprise attack for those raid tokens. And like even here, we can throw 12 red from just one arc on each of these. 14 red. Even if we're just on one arc of these ships. So they're dangerous. Dangerous. The flak is not fantastic, but they all do have LTTs. Getting close to do that Jedi hostage stuff, and you are taking a bit of damage. Okay, so we've got surprise attack. Surprise attack seems essential. Asteroid tactics. And I think Doom Station. Infested fields. Yeah, let's make our fighter cover. So anyway, this is F F1726. So this is our first Wave 10 Separatist list. So as always, if you have a list you'd like us to build, let me know. And we will do our best. And once again, let me know what you think of the new logo. Definitely check out that site if you're looking for a logo or anything. And we'll update everyone once we have a date and time on the Veers Thousand Eyes Face Off. All right, have a lovely evening after each other. Good luck.